Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you again today for another album review. And this is for the Post Malone's new record, Hollywood's Bleeding album review. So I'm going to discuss what I listened to and let you know what I thought of this record. So let's dive into this review. Now I had to listen to this like a couple times because I wasn't feeling it first few times, but fourth listen, it's grown on me a little more. Um, this record definitely is different from the last. I really did enjoy his last record a lot because that was a really good one. This one isn't too bad. Um, there are some tracks on here that try too hard to be good. I think my problem with the song Die For Me is that Future does this falsetto whispering or falsetto voice that just sucks. It just fucks the song up badly. And I just couldn't like that. Halsey did a better job than Future did. Well, Halsey still mumbled a little, and it kind of screwed the song up too a little bit, but overall, I thought Die For Me was not a bad song. I gave it a solid rating of a 4.5 out of 5. It's not too bad. Post Malone did really good in with his verse in that song, but Future really fucked the song up and ruined it with his falsetto voice. It just no, I can't like that part about it. Goodbyes is another one that has an annoying featured artist in it, which is Young Thug, and I don't really like Young Thug that much. He's alright as an artist, but he uses auto-tune to sing the high notes, and if he really sung it live, then I'd be surprised. If he didn't, if he couldn't do it, then that's not an artist. That's just my opinion. You may not agree with me on it. It's just how I felt when I was hearing the song. But the first track, Hollywood's Bleeding, the title track, is really good. It has a interesting parts or sections in the song that does very good, and it just flows naturally. Well, kind of naturally. It changes its tune. Maybe in a minute of the song. It's only like a 2 minute and 36-second song, so it's not really that long. And then you dive into the next song, which is Saint Tropez. That one was pretty good. I think the first 6 tracks are amazing on this record. Yeah, there are some songs in here that don't do so well and don't work well, but I think overall this record is probably the best record this Friday. Um, there is another song on here which is I'm Gonna Be, and that one just, I don't know about that one. That one was alright. That was another 4.5 out of 5 song I gave it. Uh, then you dive into Sunflower, which is another least favorite. It's not a bad song, it just, I wasn't crazy about it that much. Uh, Sway Lee did a alright job in the song, and it is the theme song for the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse movie. And I actually did enjoy that movie. uh, but most of the tracks on here are great. Take What You Want is a favorite of mine. Ozzy Osbourne's in that song, and boy, this is like the first appearance we get from Ozzy Osbourne in 9 years. Or I think 9 years, because I haven't heard any new music from him. Which, surprisingly, he's making a new album this year. It's coming out in November, surprisingly. I think it's November, I'm not sure, but if it is, then that's awesome. I'll definitely review that on the release date. But yeah, pretty much this record just did blew out amazing. Um, there are some tracks, like I said, that don't do too great. There's only like 3 tracks that I didn't really like, but 14 out of 17 tracks are pretty good. So I think it deserves a really good rating. Circles is definitely a favorite of mine. I think my favorites on here are Take What You Want, Circles, Wow. Um, I think that's it. Those are pretty much favorites because they were really catchy. Wow was pretty good, but yeah, it kind of gets uh, a little annoying at times, this song, but if you look past that and just enjoy the 2 minutes and 29 seconds you get from this song, it does alright. Then I Know is. He actually mentioned something about the Jonas Brothers, shout out to the Jonas Brothers or whatever, in that song, and I'm like, okay. It was alright. But this track was pretty solid. Then Myself is another outstanding track. First I wasn't crazy about it, but after repeating it multiple times, it does pretty good. So there are a lot of tracks on this record, but it's only like shorter than the last record was. It's only like 51 minutes, or almost 51 minutes. But me personally, out of 10, I'll give this an 8.5 out of 10. It's a really good record. There are a couple tracks on here that can be bugging and doesn't work. I think my least favorite on here is Die For Me. That's probably the number one song that I can't like because of Future's falsetto voice, and it really fucks the song up. But comment below, let me know what you guys thought of the Post Malone record, Hollywood's Bleeding, if you've heard it. And if you like this review, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can to support the channel. I will return to you for Korn's The Path of Totality album review tonight. It's going to be probably at 9 or 10 is when I'll review it. Because I got to listen to it again and rate what rating I'll give each song. And then I'll be doing Blink 182's I Really Wish I Hated You track review, which is probably going to be this weekend. And I will be reviewing It Chapter 2 this weekend as well. I'm hopefully going to go see it in the theater this weekend. I kind of want to experience it in theaters, so if I do see it in theaters, I'll return to you Sunday night to do the review for it. But thank you for watching this review. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next video.